So you aren't gonna make it rich here on YouTube just by creating videos and relying on AdSense. If you want to start making some money, you're gonna need to create and start selling some type of digital product. So in this video, I wanna give you some digital product ideas and how to create and sell them so you can start getting at least $1,000 more in your bank account each month. So if you're ready to make some money by using YouTube, hit that like button and let's go. Hi, welcome back. My name is Trina, and if you are new here on this channel, my goal is to help you build your YouTube confidence. And more importantly, if your goal in 2020 is to use YouTube to help you make more money, I'm about to show you how you can make an additional $1,000 to $10,000 a month. So make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're ready to make some more money. First, I want to run through 5 different digital products that you could start creating and selling. Then I want to walk you through how to actually set this up so you can sell it and make that money, right? It doesn't matter if you create them, let's figure out how you can sell them and make that money. Now, whether you are a channel specifically to help build your business, you're a kids channel, you're a family vlogger, you're a gaming channel, these products work no matter what your niche is. Just remember, you have valuable content and information that your audience wants from you. And plus, creating digital products is so much easier and much more profitable than selling merch. So one of these digital product ideas is creating a workbook. Now you can create these workbooks inside of a program like Photoshop or Canva, but what I'm thinking with a workbook is how can you help people get through something? So for example, if you're a mom channel and you're talking about budgeting or organizing, can you break down your best tips in like some thought process or mindset kind of exercises inside of a workbook? Or maybe you're a copywriter or a brand designer, and there are some exercises that you generally take your client through to come up with a brand voice and how to distinguish that. Can you put that into a workbook and share it? I just want you to think about, are there exercises that you go through on a day-to-day basis based around your niche that you could share with your audience so that they could go through that same process as you? The next digital product idea is templates. Now, my friend Jess Jordan is a copywriter. She has an entire shop full of templates that are amazing. I will link her down in the description box for you to check out how she's selling templates. But my friends over at Boss Project as well have templates for Trello, which is a project workflow. You can buy their Trello for Bosses digital product, and inside of there, it's giving you templated boards for how to organize your week, how to organize your business, how to organize your meals, how to organize your holiday list, and all you have to do is just copy and paste it. They're selling you their templates so that you can make your life easier and you don't have to come up with it on your own. Or you could create something like spreadsheets. So if you do a lot of budgeting on your channel, can you create a spreadsheet that has a special formula that you use that you could lock but share with people? So all that they would have to do is click create a copy and use that spreadsheet in their own life. I know I'm working towards creating better budgets here in 2020. So is it a spreadsheet that you could sell as well? The next digital product idea is a PDF. And honestly, the sky is the limit on a PDF. You could have a checklist, you could have a cheat sheet. If you're a gaming channel, could you sell a cheat sheet for maybe the quickest ways to succeed on your game? If you're a video editor, could you sell them your checklist for editing videos? If you are a mom channel, could you sell your checklist for grocery shopping or how you meal plan? These are things that your audience, if they're already watching your videos, are definitely going to find valuable and will want to buy from you. You'll just need to figure out, which we're going to talk about here in a minute, how to create it and sell it. Courses is another amazing digital product that you could create to start selling. You could use your YouTube channel as a way for people to get to know you, get to see what kind of content that you share, so that when you tell them you have a course, they're going to be more likely to buy. Now, what should you create a course about? It could really be about anything. So for example, I have a course on how to multiply your video reach. So how to edit videos for Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and LinkedIn. LinkedIn. I've also seen courses for how to write your own website. You could also create a course for how to make kombucha or how to change the tires on your car. Even though you may think nobody will buy what you have to teach them, there are people out there that will want to buy it. In fact, if you go Google it and see, are there other people selling a course or selling something similar to the topic you're thinking about, then you know you should move forward with it. Now remember, I'm going to tell you how you can start building these courses in the next part of this video, so stick around because remember, I'm going to tell you how to start creating these courses. The next digital product you could start selling is graphics or stock photos. So Instagram is so hot and everybody wants to have this pretty curated feed. So if you are a photographer, you could create stock photos that you could sell to people. I know Hootstock and Social Squares are definitely monthly memberships that I invest in to get just stock photos to use, whether on my website or in my graphics or in my Instagram. If you use Canva or Photoshop, you could create templates to then sell to people as well. There are so many people out there that are creating Lightroom presets too. So really the sky is the limit when it comes to creating stock photos or graphics that you could start selling that business owners could definitely use in their business. So I'm wondering if I got your ideas rolling here. Which digital product do you think you might want to start creating? All right, so how are you going to start creating these digital products? Hit the like button if you're ready to hear how. So you heard me mention programs like Canva, Photoshop, Google Sheets. Any of these places are a great way to start creating your digital product. Canva allows you to produce PDFs. Photoshop does as well. To be completely honest, I do not use Photoshop. I don't use any Adobe programs. You could use any of the Google Suites apps. So if you're wanting to create templates for PowerPoint slides, there are slide decks inside of Google that you could share with people, which is much more accessible than if you were to use a program that's just available to, say, Mac users or just available to PC users. When you use something on Google, it allows a lot more people to have access to it. So you could use the Sheets option on Google as well, which is like a spreadsheet like Excel. Google Docs is the same as Word. So you have a lot of options that are completely free. Canva will charge you a monthly or yearly subscription. Google is totally free. And Google actually allows you to have a setting where you can lock your file so that no changes can be made. But they can, whoever buys it will get the link to that file and they will have to make a copy so that they can then edit it on their own. And again, that's an absolutely free way to start selling a digital product. You could also shoot videos like this and upload it onto YouTube as an unlisted video and have your videos embedded on a locked page on your website. So let's say, you had a video course on how to set up an Instagram account. You could do your videos here on YouTube, unlist them, and then embed them into your website with a locked page. Then when somebody buys it, you would just send them the password to get into that locked page so they could watch your training videos. Again, if you have a website, this option is completely free for you as well. So I'm really looking at ways that you can do this economically, so without having to spend a lot of money, but then also telling you some other ways that you could do it as well. For me, when I create courses, I use Teachable. It is a platform where I upload my videos. When people buy, which they can buy through Teachable, Teachable has a checkout link and does all of that stuff. Once they buy, they have access to the course, any PDFs that I upload in there, but that does have a monthly or a yearly fee. There are other options like Teachable, like Thinkific, Kajabi. There's just a lot of options out there now. So depending on what it is that you're actually selling, you may only need Google Drive and the apps in Google Drive and your email list. So you're not having to invest a lot of money in creating these digital products to start making you money. Where I think you probably should invest your money, I would say in something like Canva or Photoshop, where you're going to spend time creating these PDFs or your checklist type stuff. You'll also need a place for people to check out. So you could use PayPal. PayPal will have a link for you to send people. You could use something like or Stripe. There's a lot of different options now out there. Just be aware that these services will put a surcharge, a fee. So if you're charging, $25 for a PDF and they're being paid through Stripe or whatever program that you use, there will be a percentage that you have to pay to use the checkout. It stinks, I know. There's no real way around it unless you want people to physically send you checks, which could get a little hairy and a bit messy. But again, it's just the cost of sometimes doing business here online. Here's the most important part: how you are going to sell this amazing digital product you just came up with. The first thing I want you to do is you need to set up a mailing list, an email list. Now you can use something like MailerLite, MailChimp, ConvertKit, whatever you choose, but it's going to be really important for you to start collecting emails because that's how you're going to start asking people to buy your products. Trust me, it's a lot easier in the inbox than it is all the time here on YouTube. So you can start asking for people's email lists here on your YouTube videos. I mentioned a few times like how you can get my free checklist or my free roadmap, and you give me your email, and now I have your email to tell you about any awesome stuff that I have coming up. So like when I open the doors to my group coaching program, YouTube for Creatives, I'll send an email out and let you know, hey, this program is open if you're interested in it. That's why it's really important for you to get that email list. Another reason why is because here on YouTube, you don't necessarily own your subscribers. YouTube could one day just shut down and you wouldn't have access to those people. So by collecting their email addresses, you're going to have access to them when you need to, and you, so or speak, own those email addresses. Now you're collecting email addresses, you created that PDF, you created that digital product. Now it's time to talk about it. You can't just put it on your website or give a way to buy it without talking about it. So share about it here on YouTube. Talk about it on YouTube. Mention it in your videos. Share about it on Facebook or on Instagram. Email your email list. You can't just think, I built it, they will come. Promote yourself. Tell people about it. You're not being sleazy, salesy if your product is really valuable and something that your audience has been wanting from you. You'll notice that I mentioned my course, the Video Multiplier Formula, frequently here on my channel, or my group coaching program, YouTube for Creatives. I don't feel like I'm being pushy towards it. I'm just letting you know, hey, if you enjoy this content here that I create for free on YouTube, I actually have some paid for content as well that you might be interested in too. And you're also going to want to enlist your friends to talk about it. Let your friends know, hey, I just created this digital product. Do you know anybody that would be interested in it? Could you talk about it on your Instagram? Could you talk about it on your Facebook? It's okay to reach out and get people to help you, because the more talking about your product, the more sales you're going to end up getting. I actually help my students inside of my group program, YouTube for Creatives, figure out how to start setting up and launching and creating their courses and their digital products. I'm actually going to be opening the door to this program at the end of this month. If you're interested in getting on the VIP waitlist, I'm going to leave a link down in the description box and on your screen right now. Just drop your email in there so you can be the first to hear when the doors open to YouTube for Creatives, especially if you want help building digital products and courses and using YouTube to drive more people to buy those products. Because look, I want you to make an extra $10,000 a month, and I want to help you to do it. This program only opens for a few weeks, a couple times a year, so you're going to want to make sure you get on that VIP list. And if you want a little behind the scenes on what my business model looks like and how I'm making $10,000 a month, click the video that's on your screen right now that shows you exactly what all of my income streams are and how I got that set up to make $10,000 a month. Click that video and I'll see you over there.